have to do CPE. Is CPE required in your fields of chaplaincy?
It was not required for me here at Emory. It is required by some universities, so it just depends on the place.
Same story here for prison ministry, prison chaplaincy. What I mean by that is every state's different. Texas does require CPE, somewhere between 60 to 300 hours. It just varies.
It is required in the hospital. Most hospitals will not hire you without at least 4 units of CPE, and they want you to be pursuing board certification or be board certified. And that requires an additional 2,000 clinical hours of working in a hospital after your CPE.
So for sports chaplaincy, it's not a requirement, but for me, it was a requirement for the chaplaincy certification at Candler. But I will also say that CPE is really what taught me how to do everything that I'm currently doing. Even though I started as a chaplain before, just in my MDiv, that experience at Grady Hospital, like listening to Katie, what you said, and even some of the stuff that Terry, you said, all of those things I learned, like the practice of who I am and how I show up, I learned in those hardcore 800 hours doing a summer session intensive at Grady Hospital. So I know a lot of people may ask that question because they're wondering if they have time to do it. I know sometimes it may not be time during the MDiv, but in that summer after your MDiv, I wouldn't definitely think about like, is it a requirement or is it something you really should go after? Like figure out a way of why you consider it one way or another.
Ditto, not required, but I believe 100% essential. So please do it.
Definitely not required doing, movement chaplaincy. However, I went back for CPE this last summer, and this is me 5 years out of school, just having the opportunity, the time window, and the resources at the time to be able to just take that time out. I wanted to make sure that I was as trained, especially with me doing, more chaplaincy in a church context. And I'll just say you won't regret it.